Welcome to this Marvelicious Toys one-shot. They're not just toys, they're Marvelicious.
I mean, with Doctor Strange, I was feeling the hype, at least from like an action figure realm, because that's what was popping up on store shelves. You know, like a month ago, the new wave's out there, and I'm like, oh, we finally got Wong, and we got a cool spectral Doctor Strange, and this Build-A-Figure's awesome. Got super hyped about that movie, and then last week, Thor Love and Thunder comes in and takes all that hype away, and now I'm more hyped about Thor than I am about the movie coming out next week.
But you talked Thor Love and Thunder, the trailer came out, the figures came out, no pre-order, just order. Like, because the studios dictate Hasbro's release, I'm sure Hasbro would have told us about these figures in November and had a pre-order up back then if they could have. But no, it was like, hey, it's Thursday. The Thor Love and Thunder figures are on pegs. Technically, it was Tuesday, I guess. And we knew they were coming. There'd been a lot of Walmarts letting them leak out and put on pegs a few days early. We did a toy run for them. No joy. But then I think Marjorie kind of got mad when I had them in hand 2 days later because Amazon was shipping next day for free.
We spent 6 hours going to all these different Walmarts now because we can, and all I saw was Eternals figures. And Walmart's not like Target, where if you go into a Walmart, you're not going to walk out buying other stuff. So it was frustrating. And then they were coming out the next day. So, hey, it worked out, I guess. But I want to point out, though, that if these figures were up for pre-order right now, instead of just a drop, there would have been lots of complaints, because one of the big complaints they've got right now is that the pre-orders keep getting delayed and delayed and delayed. The figures are going to be out before the movie's out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got the whole wave in hand.
Yeah, I do too. Well, actually, they'll be here tomorrow. But yeah, this is one of those weird instances where, I mean, I think we knew that there would be figures for this movie, but they were never previewed by Hasbro. And then they just showed up at Walmart, and for like 2 or 3 days, people were able to buy them if they found them. And then something happened and they got register locked. So even if you found them, you weren't able to check out with them. So I think that created a little bit of a craze amongst the community and kind of got these figures even more hyped up than a normal wave.
Interesting, yeah, because I think it did get people hyped up to go on toy runs for the Thor figures.
Yeah. I do like the wave. I've heard some grumblings that the Build-A-Figure is Korg and just kind of a redeco of Korg. I'm happy to have Korg in a different outfit. I only have the one.
Yeah, I'm happy with it too. My only complaint is I think we need a Meek at some point, you know? And if
yes.
if we keep getting Korg without Meek, we're missing opportunities, so...
But I do like this wave of figures. The Ravager Thor, he looks like he should be the lead singer for Steel Tiger.
Yeah, he's definitely got an 80s hair metal look to him, doesn't he?
Do you mean Steel Panther, Arnie?
Which one was it in that Marky Mark movie?
Steel Panther.
Ah, shoot. I got the wrong Jungle Cat.
That movie, Rockstar, is a terribly underrated movie. It's fantastic for all the wrong reasons.
No, but yeah, for me, this Love and Thunder wave is a dream come true because it's so heavy on the MCU stuff, which I love. And I know a lot of people draw lines between, I don't like the MCU stuff and I only collect the comic stuff. And you got guys like Arnie and I who collect both. And to me, I'm always excited for the MCU stuff because it means new tooling. I mean, almost every time they put out a figure, it's going to be new tooling to match what we see on screen. So that excites me more than a repaint on a buck we've seen 100 times.
I get you. I also know that the Marvel team gets X sculpting budget per year, and wouldn't it be nice, I'm playing devil's advocate here, wouldn't it be nice to see some of that sculpting budget spent on, like, new bucks and new things for comic figures?
Yeah, but we've also been getting that a lot with the 80th anniversary and the 10-year anniversary and stuff like that. They've been finding ways to get those out there in new releases and then kind of being smart and re-releasing them again, like we've seen with this most recent 20-year Marvel Legends Cap figure, which was a super hard to find or hard to get your hands on 80th version, now repainted. So I feel like we get a good mix of that, but I can see both ways of it. It's waves where it's like, oh, here's the Bucky Buck again with a new head. I mean, it's cool, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to be as excited as getting Ravager Thor in hand.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Marvelicious Toys. Marvelicious Toys is a Venganza Media production, copyright 2022. All rights reserved.